Hello everybody, my name is CoreyAction. Today I just want to do a quick, it's not even a quick because I have a lot to talk about. I literally just finished watching the movie, so, give me a second because let me turn on the fan, hold on. I just saw the movie and once I finished watching the movie, I immediately had to just press the record button, grab my phone, press the record button because I have a lot to say about the review of Spider-Man Far From Home. Oh my goodness. The reason why I'm reacting this way because I just saw the post credit and I don't even know where to begin. But before I begin, if you haven't done so already, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if there's any videos you'd like for me to react to, just comment down below with the link to the video and etc. So, spoiler alert. Alright? Click off, pause the video, watch the movie, and then come back to see this review because I'm tired of people being petty and be like, you spoiling it for me, even though you see it. You see it says spoiler alert, and yet you guys tend to click the video and then you blame the person who uploaded the video. Like, you can't do that. That's your fault. You use your free will to click on the video despite you not seeing it yet. And then you can be like, your conscience is like, I don't care about the movie, so let me just see what he says. Oh, so that what happened? Oh, I'm gonna report this person because he spoiled it because I didn't see a movie. Being petty. But anyways, I don't even care where, I don't even know where to start. Mysterio is alright. I'm gonna compare Mysterio to Batman on a intellect level because just like Batman, Mysterio has a bunch of contingency plans beyond contingency plans, and I caught it in my trailer, in the movie trailer, Spider-Man Far From Home. I was unsure of who Mysterio really is because I only read about him in the comics a few times, but I knew it. He was the villain. I knew it. I thought he was pretending to be a hero. Oh man. So alright, so long story short, what really happened at the post-credit, Mysterio exposed Peter Parker hardcore. Like, he not only exposed Spider-Man, making him seem like as if he's the villain, as if he's the one who executed a bunch of people in London, but he said behind the mask is Peter Parker, and they even showed the photo. Now I can see if they name a photo. I can just see if he just said his name. If his classmates, his schoolmates, or even his family members would know who he is, or associates in general. But the whole people wouldn't know who Peter Parker is. But they show his face. Now everybody, so how are they gonna pull this off? How on earth are they gonna pull this off? For the next Spider-Man or next Marvel movie, how on earth are they gonna pull this off? Oh my gosh, wow, just mind blowing. And you know something else? I was actually quite excited to see the person who originally played Jonah Jameson, if that's how you pronounce his last name. Doesn't even matter. He looks good despite him losing hair, but I don't even care about that part. We was able to see the same person that was doing the Daily Bugle and Spider-Man from the one that Tobey Maguire was playing, and now we was able to see him again. Oh man, I don't even know what to say. I'm glad that we was able to see his face and all, but like seriously, like what the heck? What the heck? I really don't know what to say. I'm just fidgeting at the moment because I am lost at words. The movie overall was good. I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10. But the ending, it was just, and pretty much it just pretty much confirms this happened after Endgame. I was unsure of if was this happening during the snap, but pretty much in the Spider-Man Far From Home, it confirms that it happened after the snap. So everybody who disappeared was 5 years, and then later so pretty much the person who was on the screen on the school, he was doing like a daily news of the school, of what's happening around the world or something like that. And he was saying how he had a younger brother. Now he has a younger brother that's older than him because of the 5-year jump, time skip and everything. But definitely, I felt like it was pretty awkward. But yet this is Tom Holland played Peter Parker so well because Peter Parker tends to be an awkward person, as we all know. But definitely, I feel like he nailed that character when he was talking to MJ. So at first it was the other way around. At first in Spider-Man Homecoming, it was MJ that was actually had a crush, and we was able to really we was able to notice it. It wasn't that it was quite obvious from us perspective, but it wasn't from the audience, of course, but it wasn't obvious for Peter until later on in the movie. But definitely, it was like a weird love triangle, because what's this dude that was trying to expose Peter Parker because of something that because of bad timing, coincidence. What's his name? It doesn't even matter what his name is, but he's a classmate of Peter Parker, and he saw him and a girl be in the same room, and he had his clothes off, because it was a funny scene, but it was like I need an adult kind of situation. But yeah, and then he officially made me very uncomfortable in a way, because it's like, you know that he likes Mary Jane or MJ, but yet you're just being a jerk. You're being a jerk. And there's other vocabularies that I should use, but I'm not going to, because I'm not like that. But you have your own vocabulary, what you want to say about that dude. I think we all know who I'm talking about. But the bottom line is, I'm glad that it worked out at the end of the day. Comic accurate, because MJ and Spider-Man, or MJ and Peter Parker, were always made for each other, either that or Gwen Stacy. It doesn't even matter, but I personally prefer MJ and Peter Parker, because that's original. Like, you can't possibly, yeah. So pretty much the whole world now. Well, yeah, pretty much the whole world knows who Spider-Man is. Ooh, Peter Parker is. Oh, he's gonna be in heat of trouble. I don't even. And it was all edited. So I knew something was up. I was just waiting for that post scene to happen, because that dude that pulled out the flash drive during the movie, when he pulled out the flash drive from the computer, I was like, okay, something's up. He has something against Peter Parker or Spider-Man. I was raising my voice. I was like, don't give him the glasses, because I knew that something was gonna happen. I knew it was a setup. It was definitely a setup. He was pretending to be a hero. He was pretending that all these acts was happening, pretending that a bunch of monsters was there, really wasn't. And he was using a bunch of equipment that makes it so realistic, when he was just using a bunch of holograms. And I'm glad that they was not neglecting that Spider-Man has spider sense, because we hardly ever seen it. Yeah, he superbly dodges most items that comes his way, but he doesn't use spider sense until towards the end of the movie, which is fair enough. Because overall, it's fair enough, because that's literally Spider-Man's sixth sense, spider senses, or what Peter sense, whatever they was calling it, was making a little joke of it. It was funny, but definitely, man. But I honestly thought, when I was watching Spider-Man, when Peter kept on leaving, I thought that MJ was going to be a little bit disappointed. Not even disappointed, but I thought she was going to be like that type of cliche girl where it's like, oh, you keep on leaving me and blah, blah, blah. I don't like you. I don't want to be friends no more. I'm just going to keep my distance. You stand 10 feet away from me type of crap. But it wasn't even like that, because MJ, this whole time, she already knew that Peter Parker was Spider-Man. And Spider-Man, well, Peter Parker, of course, cliche. She was like, I'm not the Flash. I'm not the Flash. I was saying I'm not the Flash because Barry, when people figured out who he was denying it. But later on, he was like, okay, you got me. I am the Flash. But same thing with Peter. He was trying to deny it to MJ, saying that he wasn't Spider-Man. And then later on, he was like, yeah, I'm Spider-Man and all of that. But I'm glad that finally, at long last, that she knew. So Ned's, Peter Parker's best friend, knows, and MJ knows. And those are the only two people that knows, as I thought, until if you saw the post-credit scene. I don't know why people be leaving the movie theaters during the post-credit scene. Like, you guys must not be interested. You guys probably just pay for the ticket and just watch the movie just to see how it plays out. But I'm not going to judge, because depending on the movie, I never actually left the movie after the credits happened. I never leave it. I sit there until right to the very end. But yes, definitely, I don't want to speak as if I went to the movies, because I didn't. I apparently watched it online. I know you guys are going to be coming at my life and be like, yo, that's whack. How you going to be a Spider-Man fan or a Marvel fan and you don't even watch it online? Because I don't have the money to go. And by the time I watch it, it's going to be too late. And I want to do a personal review of how I like the movie. And people's going to be like, no. So I'm going to jump on the bandwagon. I'm going to do a bunch of reviews like any other person, normal person. And I'm just going to, I'm lost of words, because the fact of the matter is, I watched it. It was amazing. I liked it. Personally, Spider-Man is one of my favorite Marvel superheroes of all time. And I look forward to what are they going to do with Spider-Man and how they're going to build up the plot and the setting for the next movie. So I know they're not going to do any more Spider-Man movies this year. they're most likely going to at least give us a little something, a little bit of a salt in the food, so to speak. And they're going to probably give us a little bit of a scene of what they're going to do for the next movie. I'm not talking about like a trailer. I'm talking like a little bit of a sneak peek. It's not even a trailer. So it's like a 10-second sneak peek of what's going to happen. A lot of things could happen within the 10 seconds that probably expands throughout the whole movie, or probably says a lot about the whole movie in general. But I don't know when the next Spider-Man movie is going to come, but I do know for sure that I am going to get tickets this time, and I'm going to go. So definitely I do want to see that. The next movie I do want to see for sure is Men in Black International with Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson. A lot of people are being so judgmental because they are the same people that was in Avengers Endgame. They was there together. Thor Ragnarok, they was there together. They was in a movie together, and so they're in a movie again. And I heard that they was making a bunch of Marvel references, and that was really a turnoff. But I guess I have to see it for myself. I'm not gonna just not watch the movie just because people feel like it's not a good movie. That's their opinion, and I don't like the fact that sometimes people's opinions influence others of not watching it, which therefore gives the movie itself a bad ratings just because you're just joining the bandwagon, opposed to just going there by yourself and enjoy the experience, and have your own opinion. I mean, it's good to state your opinion, but don't make it so influential. Don't make it such a don't make it such a bad influence to where you ruin the experience for everyone else. Like, for example, Captain Marvel. Everybody was having a debate this year of whether or not they should see it because of the actress, whatever she said. I forgot what it was because it wasn't even that important, or it wasn't even that all of that. But I don't forgot what she said. She probably said something that was very negative. But the bottom line is, you shouldn't really let people's opinion affect you from doing what you need to do. Such as, if you want to watch the movie, go ahead. If a person has their opinion, if they don't like the movie, then so be it. But that's just my mentality. That's my mindset of things. I was looking for a different word to phrase it, but I couldn't find the word. But philosophy, there. That's my philosophy of seeing the matter, of seeing or watching a movie. And yeah. But definitely Spider-Man Far From Home was definitely oh man. They would have had a run for my money if I actually bought the tickets to watch the movie, because I definitely regret me not going to the movies. But then again, I was able to watch it, and I watched it for free. So how about that? But definitely, I'm just lost for words. But I'm glad. I actually liked the movie. There's a lot of people that nitpicks and hold on. But overall, I'm actually glad that I watched the movie. I know I'm going to cut that part out. Hopefully, so my camera fell. If I didn't cut it out, that's what happened. But anyways, I'm not gonna be. See, there's a thing with people that happens to nitpick every single thing, and most of them, for the most part, always have to be dislikes. There's always dislikes, and they have to be so harsh. And even if it was most likely a positive, like 75% of things that they have to say is positive, and then the rest of the percentage is negative, they always have to be so harsh on the negative part. Like, just enjoy the movie. If you like it, then good. Because guess what? Like I said before, being that you're sharing your opinions, people are not gonna watch the movie, and that's not right. I feel like everybody who wants to watch the movie should watch the movie and then have their own experience and have their own opinions. But like I said, don't put your opinions out there to the point where don't try to persuade that person from not watching the movie. Oh, the movie was bad, so you shouldn't watch it. And they're going to be listening to you, and they're going to be like, yeah, I think I'm not going to watch it. It's rare for that to happen, for a person to be like, oh, don't watch it, and then they don't watch it. Because whenever a person or a friend or a foe tells you to not watch it, you end up watching it just to see if what your friend is saying is true. But definitely, I thoroughly enjoyed it, and not one person, not one of my friends or family or foe. I'm keep saying foe. I don't have an enemy, but you know what I'm saying. Not one of my friends, family, associates in general was didn't even complain about the movie, and so. Whew, I just had to breathe a little bit because a lot happened. You know something? Today is the 7th of July, and a lot of things happened today. A lot of unfortunate occurrences happened today, and I think we all know who I'm talking about. And I don't want to really go into the discussion because this is really a movie review, but I kind of went to that discussion when I said a lot of things was happening today. But definitely, yeah. I mean, I'm more amped up and everything, but really it just saddens my heart that a person who a lot of kids such as myself looked up to, looked up to, his name is Cameron Boyce, and he unfortunately passed away today. So that really messed me up because in the morning I just woke up. And the first thing I wanted was on the computer, was on my phone, and my phone wasn't even charging during the time that I woke up. But that's besides the point. That's not even important. But I just wake up and I just see that's the first thing that I see on my phone. I went to Google and it's right there. You know how when you go on Google and there's a feed pops up, something that happens worldwide or something important happens or whatever. It's a feed, and that's the first thing I saw. And I was like, "Are you serious?" I really wanted to burst out in tears, but I was like, "Man." And then when I was on Snapchat, then I was on Instagram and all of that, and it really was popping up everywhere. And man, all I'm going to say, and I know everybody is saying the same thing, and I know this may sound cliche, but don't take death so lightly because you don't know when you will die. You don't know what could happen to you now in the future, and you just don't know. It may sound cliche, it may sound whack of me to say because you hear it all the time, but it's true. It is very true. Because what if something was to happen to you today or the next day and you wasn't even able to enjoy the things that are around you now? It's just unfortunate. It's just unfortunate. But overall, I definitely did enjoy the movie, and whew, that's all I'm gonna say. But back to what I was saying though, the only movie that I look forward to, I did say Men in Black International. I also want to watch Godzilla. I forgot the name of it, Godzilla, but it's Godzilla. I already saw Toy Story 4, and I'm not going to do a review, but here's the only thing I got to say about it before I end the video. They should have ended it in Toy Story 3. That would have been a perfect way to end the Woody and Buzz Lightyear storyline, and that would have been good. I would have been satisfied. I mean, the way Toy Story 4 ended as well was pretty good when Woody decided to stay with Bo and all of that. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to be picky and all, but hold on. I just want to check to see my phone is about to die. It's at 5%. I should really charge it and record, but I don't have a charger nearby me. So I'm going to say my piece. Now, I know I'm not following my schedule, my reaction rotation, but like I said, I was in a rush. As soon as I finished watching the movie, the first thing I did was gather my phone, record, and that was that. And that was all she wrote. But definitely, after this review, I'm going to stick to my routine. And being that this is a review, even though my reaction rotation said movie trailer or movie review, so I'm pretty much going to skip over that, being that this is way far ahead. I may end up just uploading it at that specific time, but no. I'm going to upload it because the movie came out a few weeks ago, or a few days ago, rather. And being that this is nice and fresh, a nice review, a genuine review, to where I don't forget everything that I'm saying, definitely I'm going to upload it as soon as possible. Today is the 7th, like I said in this video before. It's 10:56 right now if you made it this far into the video. And it's probably 10:57 by the time, because I made a soft cut, so time fluctuates. But I don't think that matters, man. Anyways, I'm going to end the video here. If you enjoyed this video, or if you enjoyed this review of the Spider-Man Far From Home, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to be part of this action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If there's any videos you would like for me to react to, just comment down below with the link to the video. And also, if there is any anime shows that you wish for me to react to, and I'll make a redirect, just comment down below with the list of anime shows that I could potentially react to or watch. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all later. And the next thing I will upload most likely has to be SML videos, because I haven't done so in a little while. But yeah, see you all later.